Hi, welcome to another edition of Brooklyn Park Now. I'm Mayor Jeff Lunde, and we're here at Gramsky's to get a tour and learn all about the great things that they're doing here. Hi, we're with Jeanette Nevel, owner of Gramsky's. So Jeanette, you had some partners, you had some decisions you made that were kind of unique. Maybe as we look around, we can talk about how you started your business and maybe a lesson for other people.
I actually started in Kinder Kitchen in North Minneapolis. State of Minnesota was the one that got me to where I needed to be. And then once you got your business plan together, that's where the state comes in because they offer grants.
Yep.
And they just taught me how to keep my overhead down.
Yep.
I have a small menu.
And so some of the equipment you bought used, you didn't come out and say, I'm going to have the expensive stuff right off the bat. You said, let me grow into it, right?
You can't really, unless you got a bunch of money,
yep,
then you have to start off. You got to crawl before you walk.
Yep.
So you have to start off with used stuff. Like my grill there, I started off with a little bitty grill. Now I was able to get a bigger one.
Yep.
And I got all this stuff secondhand. I owe nothing.
Yep.
I pay cash. I started my whole business $30,000.
Okay.
That's it. And you can't spend what you don't have.
Yep. And so business plan, how important it is. If there's somebody who's watching and says, I'm thinking about starting a business,
you have to have a business plan, okay, in order to get you to where you need to go, because they have to see what your ideal is.
Yep.
And if it's not a good ideal, well, then they can help you fix it, make it work, or they may say it's not going to work.
Right.
Yeah.
And save you the hassle.
Save you the hassle.
Exactly.
Right.
Yep. Right. And so, as we look around the room, what if you want to give us a quick tour? I mean, some people come in, they can eat and stuff, but they don't know the magic that goes on in the back.
Well, this is where I cook.
So everybody gets to see it.
Yeah, it was kind of a ideal that I had, because usually everybody's in the back cooking.
Yep.
Well, I wanted to be out front cooking so my customers can see how I'm cooking and what I'm doing, and they like it. They come up to the glass, they talk to me, and
so it's different. People want to see their food prepared.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's no secrets.
Yes. Yep.
Right. And this is where I make everything happen back here.
Mm-hmm.
It's just me and my daughter, and she does all the prepping.
Okay.
And I do the cooking.
Yep. Yeah. So keep it simple.
I just keep everything simple.
Yep.
I'm not trying to overdo it or be at the top. I'm just trying to grow.
Yep.
And let people know that I have good food.
Yes.
And it's fresh every day. I come in early in the morning. Yep. And make it happen. This is my little kitchen right here.
And so you have some interesting partnerships, I think. Something about football, if I remember right.
Oh, yes.
Some little team, I think they started well and then you kind of lose and they laid.
You're talking about the Vikings.
Yes, I am.
I am one of the minorities that got picked. It all started a year ago with me. Might have been 2 years, mm-hmm, where they started having meetings and inviting everybody to come, and I went to one of the meetings down at the convention center. Yep. And they tell you what to bring, and so I had all my stuff, and I think there was 108 people, just with the small vendors. Yep. The bigger vendors had already had their meetings or whatever. Yep. I went July 12th and did a demonstration down there. That's when they showed who the vendors were. Yep. And Star Tribune was there, and they gave me a football. Mm-hmm. And here I am. So if I understand correctly, if somebody gets a suite and they want to have food catered, they could choose to have your food. Mark will call me. Okay. And say, because what I did is I only picked, because they tell you, don't try to come in there trying to say you can do 500-600 people and That's how you fail.
Yep.
And so I took a small step.
Yep.
I'm only going to do probably 200.
Yep.
Until I can get used to it and
Yep.
and
So
work
if somebody
my way
was
up.
thinking about you, they could come here and eat,
Oh, they can come
and
here
then they
eat.
could say, "This is the food we want for our corporation outing."
They can come and test it. Absolutely.
Good.
Yeah.
Welcome to Brooklyn Park. Brooklyn Park is a united, safe community of close-knit neighborhoods where 80,000 people are connected to their neighbors and at home. As one of the most culturally rich areas in the Midwest, Brooklyn Park is already the city of 2040, reflecting what the United States will look like in 25 years. Our community pride has been reflected each year in our award-winning National Night Out program, which saw 175 neighborhood parties this year alone. Brooklyn Park is a fast-growing, innovative city of personal and professional possibilities. This bustling hub of investment is home to 1,300 businesses, including 28 Fortune 500 companies. Our unique business-forward community has 1,200 acres of undeveloped land ready to go and is perfectly situated only 15 minutes from downtown Minneapolis. Our Highway 610 business corridor is a growing destination for headquarters, medical device, and precision manufacturing companies, just as industry giants Target and Olympus. Brooklyn Park offers an undiscovered, extraordinary quality of life. We have wonderful neighborhoods with unique identities in a wide array of price ranges, and our recreational offerings include 85 parks and facilities, including the Mississippi River National Park, Edinburgh, USA, the newly renovated world-class public golf course, Minnesota's only wheelchair baseball softball field, and Historical Item Farm, a working farm and homestead that transports visitors to the beginnings of Brooklyn Park at the turn of the 20th century. The diversity of the workforce and the potential for market growth are among the reasons my businesses have been successful here. Brooklyn Park is not like any other place. Welcome to the Hubbard.
Take this taco and I just put it down in the basket and I fry it like that. And then I'll get a pan, put it in, lay this down.
So I think that's the pan that your nachos come in, right?
The nachos come in this too.
Yes.
And the tacos.
Because my son's split a nachos and still only finished
Oh,
half
no.
of it.
Okay, so this is my 10-inch taco. Today is Taco Tuesday. This is how I do it. I bring it up and I let it sit there for a minute. And I cover it. And then we'll come over here. All right, here we go. And so what I do, I just put the meat in it like this. Now remember, this is freshly cooked meat every day. And this is what the manager does. She chops all this up every day. Just cheese in it like this. And I'll do some lettuce, some tomato. Yeah, that's it. And then I'll come down. I got some jalapenos down in there. And this is the taco. That's the taco. And then what I'll do, everybody gets salsa and sour cream with it.
All for $5. Freshly made, right in front of them,
Freshly
right?
made. You could see it happening. Right there.
Brooklyn Park Police Department has been phenomenal.
They just kept right at it and kept digging and came up with some answers for me.
They don't stay in their squad cars, they get out and they talk to these kids.
The Brooklyn Park Police Department has 109 sworn officers and 55 civilian support staff.
On our squad car are 3 words that reflect how we police the city of Brooklyn Park: service, justice, and courage.
We serve the residents of the 6th largest city in the state. Come on, let me show you around.
We have 2 police buildings that are both open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year to serve our community. Our residents can walk into either location and get a variety of services.
My patrol officers and I patrol 320 miles of road in the city. Have a nice day. I like working in the city of Brooklyn Park because of the diversity of the community I always wanted to help people.
Brooklyn Park Cops rock!
As detectives, we serve our community by investigating crimes and working with our residents.
We also have our Safe Streets unit, which is comprised of 4 officers and 1 sergeant. They work low-level narcotics and violent crimes throughout the community.
Our community response units serve our community by working with the youth in the community. We recognize that youth are our city's future. By building positive relationships, we can mentor and lead our kids to make good choices. We build these relationships in many ways, including fishing.
We love fishing.
Sporting activities, and taking time to sit down and talk with the youth.
School resource officers are in all of our junior and senior high schools. We keep the schools safe while engaging the community's youth.
To provide the best police service to our very diverse community, our Police Cadet program prepares future officers who have exceptional diversity skills, knowledge, and community connections.
We serve our community while training to become police officers.
Brooklyn Park Cops rock! The Patrol Division handles over 75,000 calls for service each year. We serve a community that is 49% diverse. We provide our patrol officers with the best technology and equipment available.
23 members are assigned to SWAT. It's divided into 2 teams, entry and sniper. We train an additional 16 hours a month to be prepared to serve our community.
Here at the Brooklyn Park Police Department, we have 3 police dogs assigned to our patrol division. Each police dog is trained in locating dangerous fleeing suspects, evidence recovery, or narcotics detection. Take.
Brooklyn Park is one of the few cities that has its own full-time jail. We're open 365 days a year. We've had a lot of success working with our residents to prevent crime.
Crime prevention communicates with residents both through technology and personal interaction. In fact, one of my partners is out conducting a premise survey right now.
We serve our residents by offering safety tips for homes and neighborhoods.
These types of crimes are going.
The Multicultural Advisory Committee serves as a bridge between the police and the immigrant community. It's a chance for the police to learn more about the community it serves and a chance for the community to learn more about the police department.
Child trafficking zone.
5123, copy.
Gotta get out of here. He's fine, he's fine.
Okay.
We're here to serve you, but more importantly, we're here to partner with you in making Brooklyn Park an even safer community.
So now we're joined with a couple partners of Gramsky's, Ed and Kimberly. And first question is, what does DEED stand for?
DEED stands for the Department of Employment and Economic Development.
So in Brooklyn Park, we've done a lot, big and small, with DEED, you know, whether it's large corporations or small corporations. So maybe you guys can tell us what people do and how do you help people achieve their dreams?
Well, I think the first thing is we're located in the workforce centers throughout Minnesota, and so the one locally in Brooklyn Park is located on Boone if they want access to it, and we're there to help all Minnesotans reach their vocational goals and success. And Ed here is our business specialist.
I'm the small business development specialist, and some of the people that we work with want to start their own businesses. And we help provide business planning. Sometimes we can make connections with public and private partners who are able to provide guidance, support, sometimes some additional funding. We work with the small business development centers.
Yep. And so Jeanette was telling us earlier that your job wasn't to tell her what to do. Your job was to give her some advice, and she had to go out and do the legwork, do the research, do that. So you weren't there to make them successful. You were there to help them. Is that fair?
That's exactly right. And in fact, the success of this program generally is as a result of the hard work of the people building their own small businesses.
And do some people get through the program and realize this is not for me?
That's actually part of my job, is to help people either get the business plan that makes sense for them, or come to understand that maybe this isn't the optimum goal for them.
Okay. And if somebody wants to contact, they go to Workforce Center, is that a good starting place? Is there classes that are offered? Maybe someone's like, I'm not sure, I might want to do my own business. Things that they can maybe kind of dip their toe in the water?
Well, we do help people with resources in the community, so there's community programs out there that we assist them with connecting to, and then Ed here, he'll come in and do a consultation as well and make recommendations.
Okay.
And there's actually a number of programs for people who want to get into businesses, disadvantaged business owners, veterans, recent immigrant programs. There's a wide variety of programs available through the Department of Employment and Economic Development.
Well, I want to thank you for your time today, and also thank you for working with owners here in Brooklyn Park and other people who are looking to start a career in business.
It absolutely is our pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you. Back, we're wrapping up, and so there's a great tour, and so we're joined by your daughter, I think, who's your manager.
Yes.
And she's wearing the Gramsky shirt. So where did Gramsky's come from?
Gramsky's came from my significant one. His name is Benjamin, and I'm Graham.
Yep.
And those two boys right there are my grandsons named Kyron and Kyan. And she's the mother of them. So he took the K's and the Y's, and her name is Kirsten, with the S, and he just took it and put it together.
So now we know. That's the story.
That's how it
awesome.
came up.
So,
yeah.
Well, I want to thank you again. Thank you for choosing Brooklyn Park to be in. Thank you for having us here today and help others maybe learn some of those lessons that you are learning every day. And encourage everyone, if you're hungry any day, come out to Gramsky's.
Come on out. I got it.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, bye. Wait, I walked off. Was I
No, it's okay. Perfect. Thank you. See, it wasn't bad.
All right.
But it made sense when she told the story about it.